guys, how you doing? It's Charlie from Track Beast. Just want to describe this video. So this next video is me doing a hot lap at Sebring with Chin. Because it was my first time with Chin, they wouldn't put me in advance. They said no, they never put anyone in advance unless you have a races license. And I've had a races license in 15 years. So, but I've done a lot of HPDs. So they said, okay, we'll put you in the second run group from the fastest, and we got to put an instructor in with you. So fine, I got an instructor in with me. He goes, I just want to see that you know your lines and you're not a maniac. He probably thought I was a maniac because I was going fast and passing everyone. He goes, oh, just notch it back 20% and just show me you know the lines and you know how to let cars pass you. So I ended up doing that, and the guy was happy. I think I scared him a little bit, to tell you the truth. Really nice guy. So subsequently, for this event, I ended up buying MRR wheels and G3Rs because cars in the faster classes almost all run R tires, and it's hard for me on street tires, no matter how good the G3s are, to keep up with them. So I bought a set of MRR wheels from a distributor in Florida, had it all mounted and everything. I put them on in South Florida, drive to Sebring, not one problem. I go on the track and I feel something weird's happening. I was on a straightaway doing 130 miles an hour. I felt something weird. Pull into the pits, my front wheels were coming off. The lugs unraveled. So I ended up calling MRR and saying, like, do you need special lugs for this? He goes, yeah. I go, I bought them from a distributor in Florida, and he never told me I needed new lugs. So people go to me, how did you not know? Very easily. The lugs, the stock lugs fit, but you can't use the black socket, you gotta use the narrow socket. The MRR wheels are hub-centric, so it fits right on the hub, and the pitch of these lugs are the same as the MRR, but they're too wide. So you need a narrower lug with the same pitch as these. So I guess they didn't go in far enough. The back ones didn't give me a problem. I just snugged them once and they stayed the whole time. But the front ones came pretty far loose. So I ended up having a set of G3s that I bought as spares just for emergency fronts, because I figured I could put them front and back, say I go off the track or get a flat. I needed something, so I bought a pair, so you can't fit 4 tires, and this is impossible. So I put the G3s on front and I was running G3Rs on the rear. Needless to say, the car understeered like a pig. But I was still outrunning a lot of fast cars, as you'll see in this next video, and I proceeded to do a pretty fast hot lap with a very unbalanced car because this thing was pushing so badly, because the back was gripping so well, and the front, I would turn into 17, which is going on to the front straightaway, and the thing just plowed out to the wall. So I had to take it maybe 5 miles an hour slower than normal. Even with G3s all around, I was still 5 miles an hour slower. And then going into turn 1, the blind left-hander, I was also plowing all the ways out. But I was still keeping up speed in that. I really just used all the road. So I'm getting to know Sebring. It was only my second time at Sebring. And I ended up doing a pretty fast lap with an unbalanced car. So I hope you enjoy the video. It was a lot of fun. And this car is absolutely amazing at Sebring. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. So basically, I'm going to recap this video flying lap at Sebring with Chin. So even with unbalanced tires, the car was still past some pretty fast cars. And it was really a handful, and it was really understeering pretty badly. And that Mustang I passed in before I did my hot lap, that Mustang had a full-blown track suspension. I mean full-blown, must have been $8,000–$10,000. If you notice in the turns, that car did not lean one bit. And after I passed him, he didn't like it. He was right behind me until I did the flying lap. He was right behind me trying to pass me again, but I had no part of it. So I did a pretty quick lap before the flying lap, and then got caught up with a Porsche. With Shin, you could use your blinkers instead of doing this going to the pits, which I think is freaking asinine, because I had sunglasses on and I couldn't see his blinker. So I didn't know what the Porsche was doing before my flying lap. And I lost about 5 miles an hour. I probably would have done sub 229s with that. But you see how much I slowed down, because with the sunglasses going that fast into that turn, and the guy not having his hand out the window and having a blinker on, I didn't see the blinker until I saw the video footage. That's how bad it is. Really stupid. You should put your hand out. You see a hand much better than you do a blinker. I don't know what the deal is with Shin. They're supposed to be the gods of track days. So I ended up passing him, and he was behind me, and then I did 2 quick laps as I went over. So he was parked right by me. So after the session, he came over. He says, "Damn, that thing's quick. What is that, a ZL1?" I go, "No, it's just a regular 1LE." He goes, "What's done to it?" I go, "Bone stock." So he goes, "How much horsepower?" I go, 455. He's got 460 in his. So he was pretty impressed, and he was running 4 3Rs on his car, and I had 2 3Rs and 2 G3s. So it was pretty amazing that the car actually stuck like it did and passed him. So like I said, he was right behind me until that Porsche, and then I did the flying lap, and then he was gone. He just gave up. He couldn't keep up with me. So I think with a full set of G3Rs, I think that car is going to be awesome at Sebring. I'm also getting to learn to know the track better. So even though I was going slower on the straightaways because I wasn't coming out of the turns, I was doing the turns faster, even plowing like a bastard. So keep an eye on future videos. There's a lot more coming. I'm posting a real lot, and then basically relaunching the channel. So hope you stick with me. I hope you subscribe. Have a good day.